Hello, this is Benny Bristow with today's spiritual meditation. During one of the battles at Shiloh of the Civil War, a young boy who was serving as a drummer for a northern regiment was ordered to beat attack. Responding to his sharp summons, the troops stormed up a hill, but met fierce enemy fire and came to a halt. The captain called to the boy to beat retreat. The boy drummed, but again he beat attack. "I said retreat," the officer shouted. Tears came to the boy's eyes. "Captain," he answered, "attack is all I know. They never taught me to beat retreat." Hearing the familiar signal, the men resumed their onslaught, and to their own surprise, captured the hill. When one becomes a true Christian, his only order is to go forward serving God and fighting sin. He must face the worst enemy mankind has ever known, the devil. Peter describes this enemy and warns, "Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary the devil walks about like a roaring lion, seeking whom he may devour." 1 Peter 5:8. Paul taught, "Be angry and do not sin. Do not let the sun go down on your wrath, nor give place to the devil." Ephesians 4:26 and 27. Again, he writes, "Put on the whole armor of God, that you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil." There is no turning back. When the going gets rough, it is a temptation to retreat, but the Lord wants us to continue our attack and never retreat. Jesus had the Apostle John to write to one of the 7 churches of Asia, "Do not fear any of those things which you are about to suffer. Indeed, the devil is about to throw some of you into prison, that you may be tested, and you will have tribulation 10 days. Be faithful until death, and I will give you the crown of life." Revelation 2:10. Paul wrote to the church at Corinth, "Therefore, my beloved brethren, be steadfast, immovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord, knowing that your labor is not in vain in the Lord." 1 Corinthians 15:58. To the Galatians he wrote, "And let us not grow weary while doing good, for in due season we shall reap, if we do not lose heart." Galatians 6:9. There are enough people who were once religious, but have retreated to the devil, to fill our church buildings. They heard the sound of the devil's retreat, instead of the Lord's call to attack and press onward. Unless they repent and return to God, someday when the Lord returns, they will find the meaning of being lost eternally. Peter says of these, "For it would have been better for them not to have known the way of righteousness than having known it, to turn from the holy commandment delivered to them. But it has happened to them according to the true proverb, a dog returns to his own vomit, and a sow, having washed, to her wallowing in the mire." 2 Peter 2:21 and 22. And now the poem. When the wicked prosper in their ways, lying secretly like a lion in its den, boasting that they will never be moved, and do not need God to be their friend. But in time they will surely know that their many evil ways are not clever, and that they must pay a sinful price, for the Lord is King now and forever. And that's today's spiritual meditation. Thank you.